Yahoo Fantasy Baseball Week 5 recaps. We're going to go ahead and take a look at Jimmy Dugan taking on Greek Thunder this week. Looks like this matchup shook out in the favor of Jimmy Dugan, who won 6-4, and a very close battle between two teams who are definitely trying to establish themselves near the top of the standings. Dugan has had to climb out of a bit of a hole to start the year, is now over 500 at 26, 21, and 3 overall. And Greek Thunder is now 29, 18, and 3, so still ahead of Dugan in the standings, but a very important win for Dugan overall. Dugan's now three straight weeks with a win and 3-0 all time against Greek Thunder, dating back to last season. Beat Greek Thunder twice last year. Dugan took 3 of 5 in hitting and pitching. Very important. Picked up 3 categories in both the hitting and the pitching to show diversity in ability to score. Dugan had season lows in RBIs, but had season highs in wins. Rough week offensively. 5 players with an average under 200. Just a lousy average for Dugan this week. The top offensive player continues to be Alex Gonzalez. It's 2 homers, 6 RBIs, but hit a measly 214 for the week. So the team just not hitting consistently, but picking up Alex Gonzalez off the waiver wire early in the year has continued to pay huge dividends for Jimmy Dugan. Injured Brad Hopp is coming back this week, so that's going to be a big help. Didn't have Hopp for the battle against Greek Thunder, but still managed to squeeze out a victory, so very important there. Greek had season lows in runs, RBIs, stolen bases, average, wins, saves, and Ks. So looking at that, 1, 2, 3, 4 offensive categories came back with season lows 5 weeks into the year or so. And then 3 of the 5 pitching categories also with the lowest scores all year. So just a really bad week for Greek Thunder overall. The offense got off track. It had a pretty good offense to start the year, but 5 players also hit under 200 for Greek. Cody Ross for Greek Thunder hit 143 with no other contributions whatsoever. That's definitely not going to help the team. Carlos Pena, just 1 run, hit 042 for the week. Really bad average there. And one of the hottest players for Greek Thunder so far this season has been Jorge Cantu. Cantu completely cooled off, hit just 136 for the week. So that hit streak came to an end last week, and now things seem to be reversing for Cantu as far as production. Joey Votto was the lone bright spot on offense for Greek Thunder. Hit 3 homers, 7 runs, hit 417 for the week. Very good production round of Votto. Rough pitching for Greek this week as well. Just 1 win, 4 saves from Neftali Feliz to win the saves category. 5 other relievers, no saves. Nothing from Trevor Hoffman, nothing from Mariano Rivera. Joaquim Soria got hit a lot. Had a 54 ERA for the week and a 9 WHIP. Absolute disaster for Soria this week. Definitely burned Greek overall. Jimmy Dugan got 2 wins from John Lester, who started off really bad and wasn't pitching up to his standards, and has turned things around. 2 wins in 1 week. That's excellent. 3 pitchers got double-digit Ks for Dugan. Bad ERA and WHIP returns. 5 pitchers with an ERA over 5 for Dugan, so still struggling in some areas there. The return of Brad Lidge could be very important to Dugan overall. Not picking up a whole lot of saves with just Brian Fuentes in the reliever role. Now with the addition of Lidge, it could add to the saves total. He picked up 1 save and had a 0 ERA for the week. Having relievers who are successful definitely brings down the ERA and WHIP too, so that could definitely balance out 3 of the 5 pitching categories right there if Lidge returns to his 2008 form. Taking a look as we go forward, Greek now sits 4th in the standings, 5 out of 1st place, so still looking really good. Faces the Androids next week, a team that's definitely struggling to start the season. Androids is 0-1 all-time against Greek, so Greek won in their only meeting last year and is looking to do that again heading into week 6. Jimmy Dugan now sits 6th as clawed their way back into 6th place overall, 8 out of 1st. Gets league leader Hunt 1981 though. Definitely going to have a tough battle against the top team in the league, an undefeated team. And it's the 3rd time that Dugan's going to be facing a rookie team in the first 6 weeks of the schedule. So definitely an unusual schedule for Dugan, and definitely a tough road ahead if the team wants to stay in the top 6 and stay in playoff contention.